main intro.
Okay.
Because that also gives just enough time for it to go past the ads.
Well, I'm live already, it says.
Well, I'm live. Just, I've got that scroll going. 5, 4,
3,
3,
2, 1.
and we are, if I throw that screen up, live. We are doing some flight sim again tonight. I am Mr. Moondog. We have Zig in the background, and we are going to do a little double team here. He's doing his stream. He is live. I suggest don't go watch him. I suggest you watch both. Pull up both of them. Tab between the both. Kill the sound on one of them. Listen to your favorite guy.
Yes.
Zig.
So while you're flying and I'm crashing, they can watch me, and then when I'm flying and you're crashing, they can watch you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I ain't crashed yet.
Oh, okay. Well, today.
I ain't. The computer crashes. The plane hasn't crashed yet. Knock on wood. I have not crashed the plane in air hauler yet, and I don't think I've crashed it when we were going over to Europe either. So, right now, Zig is getting his set up to take off. He's in St. Louis. Where are you going?
I am going to Gainesville, Texas, with some DVD players.
Okay.
That's north of Dallas, for anybody who, like me, is not
Me.
good at geography.
I am going to Waco, Texas. I'm in the air. That's why you see the plane in the air, obviously. And I'm headed to Waco, Texas, south of Dallas. And it is the infamous Waco, Texas, where they had, the one cult that in the FBI standoff for, what was it, the week and a half or whatever it was. My wife's watched all the documentaries on it like 22 different times. So, but yes, the same Waco, Texas. That's where I'm headed to. With the rest of the screen that they need there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what company is needing. What was it, like 40,000 pounds or 40,000 units of sunscreen? But you know.
Hey man, sun shines in Texas.
That is true. It's true. So there. That's our grand opening. Now let's kick back and harass each other. We've been professional enough long enough. We did start a little bit earlier, only because we were already flying. Draco should be along at some point. He's going to get probably notified that we're both streaming, and he's going to go, "Damn little condom," and then come into the stream, and then he's going to say something, and I'm going to have to time him out, and then he'll come in and join us flying, and then he'll crash my plane.
He'll probably come hang out in my stream since you timed him out last night.
Probably,
like, I'll show him, dog. I'm just not gonna go over there.
That's probably true.
Alright, get my windows set up here a little bit. Alright.
Let's see. With where I'm at, that big thing with all the bright lights down there, that's got to be Dallas, Texas. Where is that? Is that Plano, Texas? And Dallas is further over that way. I don't know. Dallas is actually fairly huge, so it being represented by that few lights just doesn't make sense. Unless that's Dallas way over there. That's probably more like it. Dallas is way over there. And that's enough of Dallas. No, probably. Farmer Dad. Hello, Farmer Dad. I promise that you will not be timed out in my chat tonight. If you don't know what the whole meaning of that, go watch the stream from last night. Why? Because I know you haven't watched it yet. You said so. So yeah, we're flying along. Let's see, how much longer do I have? I only have, if I look at the flight plan here, let's see, I'm in this lake here. So I only have about 15, 20 minutes before I land already.
Oh, I didn't even see what time it was.
And I'm way off
I mean,
course. Great.
in game.
In some regards, the nice thing about flying the old planes is, you know, it's all the dials and all that. The flight autopilot works, but unless you really know how to use it, which I don't well yet, you know, you can end up off course by a few miles without realizing it. And Farmer Dad, Zig is also streaming, so you need to hang on in mine and then go watch his later. Or do like you'd normally do, pull it up on the 42 different screens. So you can have a Zig screen, and you can have a Moondog screen, and then if we can get Draco, then you can have a Draco screen going.
That's right. He can watch about 6 live streams and then play his, have 3 monitors left for his game, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Easy.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. And that's because he's got that supercomputer that he built for himself too. And don't.
Spirit round, Cessna, Zulu, India Golf with Yankee. Request taxi for takeoff, west departure. Cessna, Zulu, India Golf, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 26 right using taxiway to code 3 Echo, to code 1, contact tower on 124.75 when ready.
And that's one.
Taxi 2
Oh no.
And that's
right,
one.
using taxiway Echo 3 Echo 1. Cessna, Zulu, India Golf.
I see I have a problem now.
Do you have a problem?
Yeah. Not with the stream, only the way I set up the hotkeys.
Oh no!
I set them up. I wasn't thinking. I'm like, oh well, I don't ever use the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those buttons.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh well, I don't ever use those. Well,
And
that's the traffic control.
yeah. And the 1, 2, and 3 you tend to use often. 4 not so often.
Yeah.
And let me guess, your number one.
Those are all my. Yeah.
Is number 1. Yeah. There's Draco. You all couldn't wait for me. Well, Zig nagged me until we start.
Oh, that's it. Blame it on me. Blame it on me.
He wanted to do a test, and I said, well, do you want to start we'll do a dual thing so that we're both flying. We start at the same time, and then it's like, yeah, well, that sounds good. My idea. Okay, we'll go that way. And then it was 7 minutes to 9 o'clock, and I said, well, let's just start at the top of the hour. So we're flying to Dallas and north and south of Dallas. You'll catch up to us because, you're a better pilot, right?
Well, he's definitely a better pilot.
He's much better at staying in the air on 3 of the 4 engines. I will give him that. Okay. I see it's Zig's fault. I still couldn't get OBS to work for me. I am not better. Still racing, smashing, so can't hear much. Okay. So Draco does believe that it's your fault and that he couldn't get OBS to work real well yet. So we need to help him get that going. And that he says that he's not any better than us flying, but I still think he is slightly better.
Wow,
And
there's no question he's better than me. Ask him how many times he's knocked the landing gear off his plane this week.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good question. How many times have you knocked the landing gear off?
This week?
Yeah, this week. And then Farmer Dad is like, he's still racing and crashing in next car Wreckfest. So he can't hear much because of all the crashing and banging that him and Roy and I don't know if Stu is still there or not, but so that's what he's racing. They're racing. Some of the monkeys are still racing Wreckfest. And Draco, we're surprised that you've stayed this long in this chat. Because we figured that you would have been partial to Zig tonight.
Since he, you know, was all high and mighty and timed you out last night, made you sit in the corner.
His statement was none, but I haven't flown much this week. He hasn't crashed even with flying because his plane gets light and he can't get it onto the ground, so he can't smash the landing gear.
I don't recall him crashing at all yet since we've been flying together.
No. Alright, so this is the leg that I really need to start doing stuff like dropping out of the air. Because you can't land on the runway at 14,000 feet. It's much easier if you're like down towards 3,000.
Okay.
They're handing me off again.
Spirit Tower, Cessna, Zulu, India Golf, ready at runway 26, right west departure.
This leg is 39 miles. And the one thing that this thing does when it's at full speed, it knocks out the miles quickly.
Alright, we're cleared for takeoff.
Yeah, I'm at 76 miles out. He's going to be jumping back and forth, monitoring both, you know, being moderator in both channels. Because there's one thing he's good at is moderating all the uproar, even if it is him.
He likes my sheepskin seat covers. I paid a lot for those.
They didn't throw them in when you bought the plane because you spent so much?
I know, you'd think I'd get leather ones, right? Gear up. Flaps in. And we are en route.
Back off the speed.
All right, we're up.
You're up,
Kick
and I'm
back
headed
and
down.
kick back and relax till it's time to land. And buckle your
Yeah.
seatbelts. Put your head between your legs. That's only if it's a grass field now, are the ones that are giving me problems.
Well, are you flying in the dark?
No,
No? Okay.
not
Well,
yet. I
good.
didn't pay attention to what time it was. Might be when I get there.
Yeah, I didn't check it, and I'm flying in the dark again, so, and then probably flying in the dark again on the way back. This is the second half of this load, so it'll be finish off the that job and see if there's something close to back to KSU, because I want to fly that one passenger route back. By the time I land, all the pilots should be ready to for their next jobs.
I hear a weird beeping.
Not on mine this time. 135. 2. Waco approach.
Oh,
3002.
I know what that was. That's not. How did am I? Not in that, am I?
$108. 80.
It automatically goes into edit mode. That's not good.
St. Louis departure, American Pacific 5779er at 1,200, climbing 7,000.
We're not close enough, are we?
Pacific 5779er, St. Louis departure, roger.
Hello, airport.
990.
Airport.
American
Further from
Pacific west heading 180, resume on navigation, climb and maintain 7,000.
Hancock. Coyote Field. That's one of the places you normally would go to. Gizmo Field, that's another one that you'd land at. Circle R Ranch. These are all like normal landing spots for Zig.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us get the cows out of the way and you can land in the field over there.
That's the one they gave me last night that I crashed in. I'm not sure if they even moved the cows.
That could be why you crashed. Alright, well, I know that. No, I don't know. I think there's 2 runways for this, for Waco. Flight plan, no, program. Select approach. And, yep, it's 17 and 35. Well, the wind's going to be in such a direction.
Oh, wait a
that
minute.
It should probably be 17.
Why are we not on? We're not. Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. I was freaking out. It's alright. It's all good.
36 miles out, and we're still at 8,000 feet. I will be jumping back and forth. I am not a mod on Zig's channel. I'd
Alright.
have a word with him, Draco. I'd throw all sorts of stuff up in his chat saying that, you know, you demand to be a mod in, you know,
I don't
moderator in his, and
I don't even know how to do that.
right click on one of his statements. And then you can time him out or make him a
Oh.
moderator. I suggest after last night you make him a moderator, not time him out.
He's a moderator now.
He's a moderator.
I thought I had did that before. Maybe that was you.
It might have been. If
Like
there's someone else that probably should be, it should be the guy that's got the 42 screens that would be monitoring it anyways, you know.
Except he's usually sound asleep while we're, well, sometimes.
Well, no, we're even early. So, if you really stop and think about it, it's it's almost 2:30 in the morning for them. So, and we're early.
Yeah, we started a little early.
Draco's not worried about it. You'll do it when you see fit. He did it already.
Yeah, I did it already, Draco.
All right, let's go back to the radio, see if we can find this airfield now. Rainbow International. I don't think I want to land there. Rockin' 7 Ranch. There's another place you probably landed.
Contact Kansas City Center on 125.5.
Tower. Full stop.
125.5 for American Pacific 5779er.
29er.
Into left down, runway 17 left. All right. Yes, acknowledge. Thank you.
Have you figured this game out yet, Kool-Aid Man? Got the hang of it yet?
Kool-Aid Man must be in your chat.
He's in my chat.
All right. Oh yeah, program. Enter. Vectors. Load. Enter. Oh, well, okay. I'm too far south already. Let's move this thing around. Rocking 7, yeah, that does sound like a bar. What was a couple of the other runways there? Nope, we can't do it now.
Well, I don't seem to be having any real issues with the streaming.
That's good. Mine's normally not an issue until all of a sudden it's disconnected.
Right. Unless Draco would see something watching on the other end that looks bad, but performance-wise on my end, things aren't being weird. Doesn't seem to be. Nothing stuttering or anything, and in my preview it doesn't look like it's stuttering on the stream.
And he's pretty nice guy, 97% of the time, and he'd tell you.
Alright, I think it's time to go to hyperdrive.
Hyperdrive.
Oh.
Punch it, Chewie.
We'll see ya. Yep. We're out. Oh,
Is
I
it
need
safe to do that? I never asked that question until I've already done it.
We need to lean out. That's what I forgot to do.
Leaning it out,
48.
yeah. Drop that down a little bit more.
Contact Kansas City Center on 133.4. Cessna 2 India Golf. Please acknowledge. Cessna 2 133.4. Cessna Zulu.
Taxi light off. Okay.
Kansas City. Cessna Zulu India Golf, Kansas City Center, Roger. Global Freeway 3459er truck. Kansas City.
2995.
4183, Kansas City Center, Roger.
All right, now we just gotta loop around there.
Orbit
Head in.
1372, traffic. Orbit 1372, traffic in sight.
Thanks for the update, Draco.
Kansas City Center, orbit 9er, Kansas City Center, Roger. Altimeter 2997.
Are you an FS join?
That would probably be a negative. I think I forgot to launch that one. Probably gonna crash my computer.
No, that's fine. I was just
No, I'm
waiting
just
for
kidding.
it to refresh so that it can go, so I can flip over to the other screen and show where we're at, because you're probably going to be following pretty close to the same rundown from that I did.
I'm in there now, it says. Oh, yep, I'm seeing some stutter now when I'm on the outside view.
124. Cessna 62 Delta. Moving 20. Cessna 62.
It doesn't like that on the screen too much.
Is it because you've got enough in the Rex 4, and are you're in daylight hours?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah, I
Or
noticed
maybe
that with mine.
maybe I didn't notice it before when I was in the inside view.
Throw the mixture all the way back up because we're going to be landing here soon. Fuel dump. No, we won't worry about that yet.
My machine's actually connected with Wi-Fi also, Draco. I should probably change that. Oh.
Did you have a leg issue there?
Yeah. It's buffering.
Buffering. Well, I noticed even with my stream, if it crashes and comes back right away, at least the stream and the playback will be all the way consistent. It'll piece it together. It's when I've been down for more than a minute, almost 2 minutes, that it breaks it up then. So at least for playback, it'll piece it together. Even with the buffering, it probably shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so I'm at 25. Actually, probably pretty low. How did I get so far south on that? Because I was too busy yakking at Draco and Farmer Dad in chat. Alright. So, because I have time, we'll do this, and then we'll
Maybe it's better if I stay in the cab.
do that, and then the stream will see that I've got, this is me down here south of Dallas.
I didn't think
This
about
is
that,
a-
Draco.
Is in Missouri. So, and he's headed down here north of Dallas, so he'll be sort of in that area there where the little hand is. So that's probably pretty close to his flight plan. So now we'll go back. We'll go back into the plane.
Bombardier 50. Turn left heading 235. Bombardier 50, Mike.
OBS says my CPU's only working at about 30%, so that's pretty good.
It says mine's only working at 7%.
Oh.
But
So
then
so it lies.
Yeah, I don't. All of a sudden it goes. Oh. I don't know which one to believe. OBS, the task manager,
Right.
or the fact that it just crashed.
Well, like I said, both the kids are on the internet too, so
Bandwidth buffering.
that, you know, that's not helping anything.
Yeah.
Acknowledge last transmission. 126.35 for Springfield approach. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Bye.
Springfield approach on 121. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Did you hear my last transmission?
All right. Am I still here?
Zulu India Golf. Going to 121.1.
I'm not still here.
Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Let me know when I come back. Am I back yet?
Beach 62, Mike.
Did yours drop?
Yeah, mine dropped. You mentioned it and it dropped.
Sorry, it's all my fault.
No, it's not your fault, but I'm just saying. It's funny how it does stuff like that.
Altimeter 3001. Mooney 67 Delta. Turn left heading 105. Mooney 67 Delta. Mooney 67. Turn right heading 135. Mooney 67 Delta.
No, I was talking about how Jake, you know, we can't tell him that he needs to get off the internet because it was bad enough that we're playing Arma. And we said, well, we'll take out this FOB site. Went over in a tank and it was like, what, 6 shots with the gun and we're done? Okay, we're done, Jake. See you later. But we're nice. We even took out a radio tower just to help him along. All right, gamer. Diesel overall gamer. Hello, how are you doing? Flight Boy Simulator. Show plane, please. Show the plane, please. I can do that. There you go. One shot of a DC-6 in the Pan American skin. Lining up, running north, and then looping around so I can head in on runway 17 left.
Mooney 67 Delta. Airport turn right heading. Mooney 67 Delta. You are 10 miles north. Descend and maintain 3,300. Springfield. Cessna Zulu India.
It's got a funny look when you look at it from the front like that. Alright, where are we at? Alright, we can start to make our turn. Nope. Turn in the right direction, that would help.
Cessna Zulu India Golf. Contact Springfield approach 124.905 for Springfield approach. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Springfield approach.
I never left. Did the stream not? Okay, well, it had dropped on my end, and then it picked right back up. So, I guess this would be a good time to go and say, those that are watching, stick around. We have 2 streams going on. I've got myself on my stream. We have Zig who's doing a stream. We are both on Air Hauler. We're both got the same main base. We're both flying to Dallas, or north of Dallas and south of Dallas, different runs. If my I have a new gaming rig. It is not up to date yet or ready to go. I'm still waiting for a video card. I'm still in on my old rig, and if it goes down, it will pop right back up. What it's having an issue with is trying to do Discord, OBS, Flight Sim, Air Hauler. What else? Oh, and then the monitoring with Join FS. It sometimes goes, I need a break for about 3 seconds. I'll be right back. You know what? I just realized it might actually be Zig's computer. I need a beer real quick. I'll be right back. Probably what it's doing. It's getting an equivalent of a quick run to the beer. Well, thank you for letting me know that it didn't drop. It must have been quick enough that it didn't, so. Alright. Are we close enough? It's over there somewhere. Where do I make the turn? This is where I could turn on the little beep, 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 beep. Have it direct me in. Beep, 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 beep.
No, do not turn that on. Or ask Draco how you turn it back off so that it's unaudible. There's a way, I don't know how to do it, but I've seen it on videos that you can tune in that frequency without having to listen to it beep at you.
I have it in there, but I don't have it up.
I gotcha.
It's actually been on the whole time, so.
Cessna Zulu India Golf. Contact Razorback approach on 121.0. Razorback approach. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Razorback approach. Roger. Altimeter 3004.
Come on, hit the right buttons. Alright, let's turn this big thing south.
Razorback approach. Beach November 47958. Razorback approach. Roger. Altimeter 3002.
Just speed a little bit, just a touch more.
Razorback approach. Cessna November 8001 Echo. Razorback approach. Cessna
First
Zulu India Golf.
flaps.
Contact Memphis Center on 12.126.1.
Second flaps.
Memphis Center. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Memphis Center. Roger. Altimeter 3003.
You're a bit of the way still out though. 13 miles, I don't think I need both flaps on.
1705. Turn right heading 205. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Memphis. Sorjo 78. Point 1.
Draco said, no! To the radio. Beep, 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 beep.
Razorback approach. Cessna November 8001 Echo. Razorback approach. Roger. Altimeter 3004. Bird 8386.
Almost. Come on. Do the right thing. Thank you. Trying to run through my head a couple of things to make sure that I'm all set to drop this thing in there. Eight miles out.
Razorback approach. November 874 Niner Echo. Razorback approach. Roger. Altimeter 2 Niner. Fort Niner Echo. Going to 11 Razorback approach. November 874 Fort Niner Echo. 11 Niner.25. Fort Niner Echo. Razorback November 874 Niner Echo. Fort Niner Echo.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Razorback approach.
The engine controls.
Cessna Zulu India Golf. Contact Fort Worth Center. 132.2. Going to 119er. Fort Worth
Off
Center.
your back up to 100%.
India Golf. Fort Worth Center. Beach November 60101. Fort Worth Center. Roger. Orbit 5201. 119er.25. Orbit 52.
There we are.
58 Charlie. 119er.25. 958 Charlie.
Lining up on it.
About 130 miles out.
Fort Worth Center.
Got to be. I'm down to 2. But I have just enough time to still turn on the marker beacon.
8315 124.875 for orbit 8315.
Landing gear.
Fort Worth Center, world travel 8, Pacifica 170.123.9er, Speedbird 7611, 124.875, for Speedbird 7611.
Yes, acknowledged landing. Thank you. This thing lined up. Thank you. Come on. Lean it over. Lean it over.
Fort Worth Center, Bombardier X-ray Alpha Kilo Sierra Echo, Fort Worth Center, Roger. Pacifica 1782. Going to 119er.25, Pacifica 1782.
Come on, not
Oh.
that much.
I had a transfer pump failure. I don't know what that means.
Charlie, going to 119er.25.
That means you can't transfer fuel from one to the other.
Well, that's good, because I never do.
You have failures turned on?
I don't know. I don't know. I just happened to notice the warning lights. I probably need to up some of my realism settings, maybe. You know, because I had a lot of that stuff kind of dialed down,
World Travel 579er,
you know, since I only started flying like 2 weeks ago.
level 251.
Or has it
And
been
it's not-
3?
Right. It's been 3, but it's not like it's a bad thing that you've had them down. Come on.
Beach 101, Beach 59er Juliet, traffic at Beach 59er Juliet, have
Over
Well,
just a little bit more.
Even if you have the crashing turned off, I mean, air hauler knows it. I know that. Haven't crashed as many times as I have. Oh man, I got lights lighting up all over the place.
Cessna Zulu India Golf, contact Fort Worth Center on 124.
Yeah, the landing was okay. I still didn't get lined up very well.
Cessna Zulu India Golf, did you hear my last transmission? Cessna Zulu India Golf, acknowledge last 124.
I think the last time I was to the right, so we'll park over there.
How can my fuel level be low?
Did you forget to put fuel in it?
No, I put double what it said I was gonna need. How can I be burning through it like that?
And you said that you've leaned them down. I heard that.
Yeah, like to 50%. No, that can't be possible. What is going on? Because I set it to be like double.
Where are the taxi options?
According to air hauler, I set it to be like double what I needed. And I'm, you know,
There's some, yeah.
I'm still like 60 miles out.
Orbit 6305.
128.1, orbit 6305.
I'd like to know. I acknowledged. Go to ground control. I went to ground control,
Fort Worth, Cessna Zulu India.
and all it has is taxi
Going to
stuff for taxiing out,
Pacifica 90309er.
and nothing as far as parking. So they must just do something along the line of, well, park wherever you want.
Wherever, just be out of the way.
Yeah. Alright, so, well, we're parked out of the way to wherever. So, throttles down. Mix this down.
Fort Worth Center, Beach November 03248. Fort Worth Center,
2
Roger.
KGLE.
Beach 248. 134.15 for Beach 248.
Right,
Worth
still running.
Center, World Travel
There we go.
2441. Fort Worth Center, Roger.
Still running? There we go. Maybe they're mad because I didn't flight. No, not what I want. End of flight. So if we go now, I need to change my OBS. Yes, I know it's all black. Working on it. display. Thank you. There we go. So, party goes. Unloading.
Fort Worth Center, H, November 5432.
Unload.
With you.
Job complete.
November 54320, Fort Worth Center, Roger. Altimeter.
Oh, I ranked up, but I don't get a salary bonus.
World travel to
Were you doing a
right, heading 320. Resume
Company
on
one.
navigation. Descend and maintain flight level 200.
a VA one? A virtual airline? Huh?
No, regular company one.
Salary bonus?
It said, because I leveled up, I'm now not a newbie.
Oh, okay.
I'm a, what is it?
I gotcha.
And the next level up, and I can probably put skill points somewhere, I think.
On yourself?
Well, maybe not, but
I
I
didn't.
have to find out. Well,
I wasn't
we're
sure
figuring
that
this
that
out
was
as
a.
we go along.
I wasn't sure if that was a thing.
Why is it a blank screen? Shouldn't it be? All right, cool. Spike. Kill the window.
Gee,
All right. Aiming with my gun. Uh, yes.
Um. AG. KGLE, where are you? To Gainesville. Select a runway for landing. 2. I don't have either of those on my charts. Runway 35. How about that? Oh, runway 12. Okay. No, 4. Okay, so we're gonna go MAV 17.
Kilo Golf, Lima Echo, traffic, Cessna, Zulu, India Golf, going around.
Yeah, I'm still here, Draco. Trying to get set up on an approach here, maybe. no. What was that? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Holy cow. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and enable the approach. Oh, it's gonna take us all the way out and back in. That's fine. As long as I don't run out of fuel. It's probably a little bit ridiculous though. I might click over to heading and drop off at that one. It's just going to take me way, 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 way back out there. It's alright, we'll go out this way while we get set up a little bit. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put our landing light on, our taxi light. We are going to go yeah, that was an accident, Draco. Never had that happen before.
Holy freaking crap.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back. I've got fireworks going off downtown and it killed the freaking antenna or something. They're still going off.
Oh, they doing the fireworks show?
It's got to be. It's either that or my computer got so overworked that it had to do a complete I'm stupid restart thing. So I've gone from having a decent number of viewers, and I apologize to the viewers that watch the first half, come back and catch this part. Trust me, it makes me feel like a flippin' moron. You guys think I'm a flippin' moron. Okay, some of you think I'm a flippin' moron and such, but it's just ridiculous. Is this assigned?
Okay, so we're gonna go.
Why is this not assigned? Come on.
We're gonna click over to heading. We're gonna run this in on our own.
Well, this is in ASU. Assign it to. It should be already loaded on Caravan. Alright, how do you change the pilot from being on a certain airplane?
I can't remember without actually seeing it.
Is it through?
I need to set up a special view for outside so I can just see if the gear's down or not.
Well, I didn't lose Discord, but I lost stream there. Maybe it'll come, and there it comes right back up. Oh my freaking lord. He's flying that. He's flying that. I don't want him.
All right.
Is it
We got
management?
we got Pappy lights.
All right. Yeah, I got shot down. A bunch of Roman candles. Well, if you're back there, and it's after 10 o'clock, you should be flying with us anyways. Get in freaking Discord and tell me how to get rid of this freaking pilot out of my plane so I can fly it myself. Or do I have to take control of the plane and bump them out of it?
Who are you talking to?
Draco.
Oh. All right. Why does it want me to be over here? Okay. All right, we are lined up. We got Pappy lights. Apparently there's actually like asphalt down there, so shouldn't be too bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know how far out I am. I bypassed.
Unassigned pilot. Got it. Found it.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
That's where it's at?
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Now I can have them fly that.
Okay, we need to get over that way a little bit though yet. Now we're just gonna go off autopilot. Gear down.
This one should be assigned to those guys.
Go set of flaps.
That's assigned. That's assigned. Okay, jobs that are accepted or have been assigned. This is good. Jobs at Waco. I could fly a bunch of magazines out to the Phoenix. That's getting closer to San Diego, where Sean Roberts likes to take control of the plane. Thank you, Draco. I figured it out. Probably about the time that you had put that in chat, and I wasn't paying attention because I was looking at what I was doing. Or fly that one over towards Jacksonville. Is there missions here? There are missions. Yeah. You need something flown to 9M.
Little fast.
That's that one there.
Minimum.
That's how big of a runway is it? Newton. How big a runway could be there?
Doesn't sound very big.
No, especially with a
50,
ID of 9M2. So let's
30,
see.
20,
New 10.
10.
We're down.
Oh,
We skipped it a little bit, but we got an okay. Oh, I forgot to tell them we were coming in. That's all right.
it's a grass field. They didn't know that you were coming in anyways.
No, it's not grass, but
Small asphalt, unmanned. Runway description 2750 asphalt. Do we really want to try and land a DC-6 on a 2700 foot runway?
okay.
For
We'll do that.
$454?
There.
No, we
That
ain't
way.
doing it.
Announce clear of runway.
Kilo Golf, Lima Echo, traffic, Cessna, Zulu, India Golf is clear of the runway.
Well,
Yep, we
can't
came in
lose.
hot, Draco, but we landed it.
Do back at here. What do we have coming in? KFAT. It's way out there. KS. UI is out in Delaware. KGT. Seeing them. Oh, it's way up over there. It's not too far out of the way. Pays for most of the flight back, right? I need to get back there because I want to fly that one mission that I have.
Okay, we can turn pitot off, that off.
If I move pilots and move myself, how long does it take to move myself from where I'm at to back to the airport? That's an interesting question.
All right, we are down. Let's jump over to air hauler screen. Do that. Should be able to see. All right, we're
That
going to
one only
unload
has
our
5 hours
cargo.
left. 5 hours left. Can I get this off the ground, get it there, pick it up, and then get it in there in 5 hours? That would be a probably, right?
Finish flight monitoring.
I
Okay,
wouldn't
landing.
do it. Wouldn't do what, Draco? I've mentioned about 4 things before I saw that you had said I wouldn't do it.
Oh, wait, why'd you do?
Do the quick flight there, or were you talking the landing on the 2,700 foot runway? That's probably what he probably wouldn't do.
Ledger. All right, can see we made our almost $16,000 right there.
All right. I have pilots that are not doing stuff.
So if we go to
Cargo loading, cargo positioning.
jobs map, down here, there was. Oh, come on. This one? Oh, I thought there was. Where's that one gone now?
Too low a rank to be type ranked in this aircraft. Pull them up first. Fine.
Oh, that is what it was, but
That
I don't.
one. Fine. Well, then that means we just got to get you your own freaking plane, then, doesn't it? Skyhawk.
Could jump over to 90F, but I bet for sure that's a grass runway. Here. Nothing there.
Purchase completed. Thank you very much. I'm not rated in that plane. Should I rate myself in that plane real quick?
2694.
Yes, we'll do that real quick.
Maybe
300.
Jump over and see if we can't grab that fruit. So I need to go to KTKI.
All right, well, I quit air hauler on mistake.
Okay, if we go to fleet, caravan, fly this aircraft. We type in KTKI.
Personal info.
Get that. And let's see, we'll do
Type rating.
400 and, oh, that's 42 nautical miles. Okay. Just put it up to 200.
There. Skyhawk.
So
Blue one.
139.
Land on a 2,000-foot runway. It was technically 2750, so it wasn't 2,000.
200.
It was longer than that. Drake.
So, okay.
Yes.
Say okay. Say okay. Don't forget to say okay.
Okay.
Don't forget to click on OK. Do not waste your time.
Did you hit okay?
I hit OK.
All right.
And we are. But I should click back over so everybody else can see. Where did it go?
So I'm going to do a quick flight to flight rate myself in this plane.
Okay, we are at KGLE. Gainesville to go to KTKI. That's McKinney, Texas. Got it. We are. Fine route. Okay, 5,500. Got it. Save. Okay.
Straight out.
Let's get us started up here.
Knowledge. Thank you. Do I have all the lights? Man, this is a small plane, isn't it?
Okay, plane's running.
See, landing light and taxi. Not
Got
the
that
landing.
on.
Nav
So we go
lights.
to
Those are on. Master's on. That's on. It's good.
Pido. See if we turn these down. Those on for a minute. It will take away that auxiliary pump light. Go back up. That should have taken care of that. Yep.
Taxi and take off. I think I will do that.
One load of flaps. Let's see. Sure
'Cause I
wheel.
don't know where the heck I'm going. I should probably turn on the progressive so I can see.
Set up the autopilot. To
And I'm
Well-
zipping around fast enough that I could be racing around the taxiways. Pass
okay.
through
Did we
those
got it? Did we get
signs.
everything? Oh, we need to do our fuel and payload.
So you landed, and because I wasn't paying attention and I was on my own. You've landed. You finished your job. You've found another one there.
No, but it's just a little. It's 42 miles away.
Okay. So you're gonna hop and skip over there.
So 70. Yep. I'm gonna try and get it all on the plane in one go.
How much is it?
20. I forgot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like over your max.
Yeah, but I think I can make it because I did it before. One very similar. Okay.
Because I am
Change payload. 0.
We're
0.
almost time. Reset. Let's back this up just a little. Because we're just testing, or yeah, taking and testing it. We're not time sensitive on anything. Tower. Draco, are you still in mine or his? Is the sound like on like the ATC and stuff sound good? Is it the right levels?
And before we take off, I'm going to take an environmental break. I'll be right back.
Environmental break.
I got to pee, Moondog.
Yeah, I know. No. I figured that you didn't have to. Wait a minute. There it is. Okay, to climb to this 3664. I guess I could do it if I find the radio stack. All right, and this thing's not going to climb very quickly. And no response from Draco, so he's ignoring me.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah. Good.
Good,
I
yeah.
was trying to get Draco to tell me if the ATC in like some of the sound was the right level,
Right.
but he's not there now, so
Well, maybe he took an environmental break.
he probably did.
Or maybe his little guy did. He's got to tend to it. Maybe he's getting ready to come and fly with us.
It's possible. I mean, it's only 20 minutes after 10, you know.
Well, 9 our time, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go.
Where is it? There it is. What did they say? 417.
I think we're going. We're going east.
4.
Kilo Golf Lima Echo traffic. Cessna Zulu India
Clear.
Golf taking off runway
4.
17. Departure to the east.
Yes. Squawk code. This one.
Oh, where's that guy going? There's a big plane here.
Big plane there?
Where are you going, buddy? Maybe I ought to stay out of his way.
If he's running around on the taxis ahead of you, probably a smart idea.
Oh, he's going to a different runway. See the wind's that way. We want to go down here.
Which runway did I just take off? I was headed west, so
Ooh.
I was 26, so I'll probably be coming in on 26. All right. So, have I made it up to 3664 yet? Getting close. $270. Heading. $270.
Kilo Golf Lima Echo traffic. Pacifica 1121 taking off runway 12. Departure to the south.
34 and 180.
Well, we've been on an hour and a half already.
Yeah. And I'm at least rating myself in this little Skyhawk. And then maybe that'll give me time to refresh some of the jobs. Maybe I'll get something better coming out of Waco, coming back. 31, 64, 140.
Oh, that's why it's one to taxi so fast. Okay. All our lights are on. Got one set of flaps. We
And
got our trim
back
set.
to the airport.
And now just take off to Park East.
Kilo Golf Lima Echo traffic Cessna Zulu India Golf taking off runway 17 departure to the east.
Nearest. You know what? Who needs that? Nearest airport, KSU. Tower. Full stop. And guess what? I don't care. I'm coming in now.
All right, we're back up.
Six right. Well, can I come in? Select another runway. .26, which means I gotta come around.
Was it KTKI?
Do we have that trimmed out right? There's the trim.
Fort Worth Center Cessna Zulu India Golf is type Cessna 4 miles southeast of Kilo Golf Lima Echo. Request flight following. Pacifica 1121.
Good night, Farmer Dad.
Approach on 11.
Farmer Dad.
Cessna Zulu India Golf Fort Worth Center spot 4175.
Night all, and BP goes, sup, Crash? Why my crash? Have I crashed yet? Ain't crashed.
Maybe he's talking about your computer. Oh.
Okay, then you know what? It is crashed. Definitely, that is crashed. It's only done it twice, and once might have been because of the fireworks. Once could have just been it really needed a beer.
That happens.
Yeah, I know.
Times you just really need a beer.
Cessna Zulu India Golf, please acknowledge. Copy. Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Yes.
How can my fuel level be low, Moondog? Just how?
Did you reset it in?
Yeah.
Hold on. I didn't get that one in time. Sorry for sneezing in everyone's ear. Oh. BP said it was better than saying, "What's up, Mr. Go Around?" Yeah.
If I go to fuel and payload, it says I have 105 pounds of fuel.
Mo, Larry.
There he is. What's up, Draco?
You know, living the dream.
Heck yeah.
And guess what? You didn't get timed out in anyone's chat today.
Not yet.
I wonder how quickly someone would get on his bike and come kick my ass if I timed him out in my chat.
Pacifica 1121, Fort Worth Center, Roger. Altimeter 3003.
Alright, let's move this thing around.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is a real airport. Apparently.
It's a real airport.
Not real enough to be in my list yet, but...
Oh, come on. Fighting controls, trying to do multiple controls all at one time.
I am only 26 miles out.
Put some flaps down.
Cessna Zulu India Golf. Contact regional approach on 118.1. 118.1 for Cessna Zulu India
Let's put
Golf.
a serious amount of flaps down.
Regional approach Cessna Zulu India Golf with you 4000. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Regional approach. Roger.
Too low. Pull up. Too low. Pull up.
No, it's sync rate. Sync rate. If it's not
Altitude.
it's
Altitude.
Yeah. I could also do the beep 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 beep. No.
Yeah, I fully intend to blow you up with dynamite and TNT next time we play. And you won't even know when it's going to happen.
You know, it's completely fair. For anyone that's not paying attention, one, you should watch the other stream from last night. And the other thing is, we'll just tell you, someone got timed out in my chat, and his name is Draco, and it was more or less I was trying to see if I could even time out a moderator, and you can.
For 5 minutes.
Viper 182, you're leaving my airspace. Resume on navigation. Contact Fort Worth Center on 133.25. Going to 133.25. Viper
Oh, you needed a landing of OK to pass your test, right?
Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Yep.
Contact regional approach on 1.
I got a landing of OK. It floated all over the place, but it landed, and I only did it in one try. I didn't have a go around, so.
Yeah, for a second there, I wasn't sure if you were flying a Cessna or if you were flying a hot air balloon. The way you were floating.
Well, that would be correct. I don't know either.
Well, if you know the difference between an airplane and a hot air balloon, you shouldn't be flying.
Well, I can fly something.
Regional approach, Cessna, November 001 Echo with you 6,500.
Cessna November
Just wants me to park. I'm just going to
801
park
Echo.
right here.
Approach.
Why?
Roger.
Because it's
Altimeter
close.
2998.
And it's not like I'm going to fly this thing often. Seeing how I bought it for one of the guys that I'm going to be... Yes, I acknowledge. Parking brake. Where is the parking brake on this thing? It's right behind that thing. I know it is. Mixture.
Apparently there's a lot of airports in Texas because I'm 16 miles out and I can't get my destination to come up.
Nice sidestep.
Takes like 5 screens.
Thank you, BP. Yeah, 5 screens for all the little dude ranch with the runway strip. Let us move the cows first.
And then it keeps jumping around. Can't get an eye on it. Ah.
I don't know, last night Zig hit a couple cows. They now have free hamburger.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, it's easy to sight. I don't know if it's easy, but it's seemed easy to get
that's
this
not
to at
it.
least get back onto the runway with a lot of rudder and with the yaw and the pitching it left and right and pitching it the one way and yawing it the other way to get it to, I guess that's the correct way of doing a sidestep. Yeah, BP says there's a lot of dirt strips in Texas. Alright, so we've done that, so we can do flight.
McKinney Tower, Cessna Zulu India Golf, 13 miles northwest to land. Cessna Zulu India Golf, McKinney Tower, flight right.
Runway 17.
Runway 17, altimeter
What's it say?
3001.
All wonderful, thank you. Could have been a greaser, could have been, you know, a little bit better, but okay is better than you suck, you gotta take the test again.
We've all had those.
I'm actually thinking, I don't think I have yet. I will though. Alright, so
Cessna Zulu
pilots,
India Golf, acknowledge last transmission.
fleet,
Make right base, runway 17.
assign
Cessna
a pilot,
Zulu India Golf.
Kira, save, and then let's get a job for that one. Jobs. And the job market says, if we hit refresh, that one's being done, that one. It's right there, so that could be a quick one that'll start making her, having her earn money. No, we'll do this one. It's a little bit closer, a little bit less, makes a little bit more money. Alright, I guess this is a good time as any to go through. Gotta go eat, do laundry, have fun, guys. See you all on Sunday. What's going on Sunday, BP? Is it something important? Okay, for anyone not knowing, BPG community farming on the BPG server, which is hosted by Cavalier Roy. We're playing on one of the horse maps from contests. Don't ask me to name the name, but come watch it on the Bipolar Profits stream. Come watch it on the Mr. Moondog stream. Come watch it on whoever else is streaming. Come hang out, enjoy. That's what's going on Sunday. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. figure out from GMT and such as fit from that. So, what's going on with the missions? I just accepted a mission. Best way of doing it was the little blue dot is our base. Click on it to center it. I mean, you can click on the red dot and it'll give you all the jobs there, but we don't have any. Blue dot centers it back. All the out jobs are jobs headed out. All the in jobs are jobs headed in. This one is already late and they still have it available. Why would you have a job that's late that's still available? Where's that job? Is that one of my freaking jobs? It is. These guys are late. 24 minutes late already. Let's go check that out real quick. Positioning to KSU. ETA. These guys take forever. They must have taken a 3-hour lunch break, Zig.
I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure that's standard protocol.
Yeah. All airline pilots just go to the airline restaurants and sit around. They're not. Their ETA is 1:37 a.m., which is like, I don't know how that's possible, because if they've taken off, it's at 1:37 UT time, which in that case means they'll be landing here. No, they should have already landed. It's got to be on the local time, which means 2.5, almost 3 hours from now. That flight that I did took me less than 3 hours. They're going to get fired. All right, back to the jobs, because we're looking for jobs. Your in and out column from, well, if it's going out, it's going to be from your base. If it's coming in, your ID code there. You have a distance so that you can start figuring out how long it's going to take you to do it. Your cargo, obviously, the quantity in weight. Your fee as to what you will earn on it, and when it expires. And it's in reverse date, which is 09, which is actually the 9th of 07, which is the 9th of July. And the time, which that time is on UT or GMT or Zulu, which is all the same time. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for something that this new pilot can carry and make a decent bit of money on real quick. And I think we're going to do, where was it? Where was the one that I saw that was? Let's fit there. Oh, the automotive parts that I've already got. We're going to assign it to an AI, which is going to be this one. It'll be her first trip. Okay, now she's got it. Come over to company information, refresh it. She's cargo loading at KSU Automotive Parts. So the only pilot left that's not doing anything is this one here, who's who knows where. Where's he at? Oh, he's south of here. All right. Let's see if there's a job that we can get him back from there. Jobs. There's a job there that's going from here. Or is that a mission? That's a mission. There's an interesting question. What do we figure those out? The missions that you find at the airports, missions can only be done by you. You can't have one of your pilots.
I believe that is true.
He's down here, so what jobs do we... Actually, this one's on the way back in. 22 hours. Accept the job. Assign the job to him. If we assign the job, does he need to be told to fly to the other airport? Not really, right?
No, he'll find his own way there.
He'll fly, yeah. So I have all my pilots doing something now. Cool. That only leaves me to deal with, and I will be right back. Well, let's see here. Be right back.
Cleared to land, runway 17. Cessna Zulu India Golf. Acknowledge last transition. Cleared to land, runway 17. Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Started up, everything's warming. One 17.
500.
It's gonna be 1096.
Alright, so
Test fire warning lights. Those are good. Taxi lights on. Position lights on. Passing lights on. Landing lights off.
100.
80. On.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Check flaps.
nope. Alright, we're just gonna fly that back. No, not that one. So, click on the
Cessna Zulu India
No,
Golf.
let's do
Exit
this too
runway
real quick while we're here. We're going to registry
Flaps are
on
good.
the Skyhawk, which that one is now going to be MSD S dash
good.
Dash
Switch to nav 1.
3. Hey. Now, the reason, the way I'm naming these is single prop gets 1 number, dual props get 2 numbers, and then like 4 props get 3 numbers in the labeling. That's the way I'm doing it.
Did you copy? Going to
This is the third one.
1.875.
So then that should be a 3.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make my second attempt to midway.
Second.
I remember the first one, I flew all those chickens there and realized
Oh.
air hauler wasn't tracking.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, we've done that. So
Been there, done that. Hit the OK button. Don't forget that. That's rule number 2. Hit the OK button and gear down. Those are the 2 most important things to remember.
Well, I have the air hauler flight tracker up now, and it's showing my current position, so I'm guessing it's tracking me.
You're good. You should be good, yes.
Departing from the north to the north.
I have.
All right, we are down.
I am going to jump in this thing. Flight sim.
Here.
Change here. Is it?
Okay, finish flight monitoring. Positive
What's
landing. We broke a little something. Let's see how bad it is. 99%, we're okay.
Push back.
KCNW.
I didn't accept this job yet, did I? Where am I? Better still be here. DVI to KSUS.
Medium. Okay. Ooh. What time did I put it at? Because I'm just flying back. I don't really need to worry about time on it, do I? Just positioning the plane.
Well, not really, but just so long as you're back in time for to pick up your cargo.
Right. Well, I'm just saying is if I back it to a little earlier today, so I'm flying in the light, or some of the light, so that the stream can see some daylight or a little lighter, you know,
Oh, but
so
it's
that
fun.
I'm not always flying in the dark.
But it's fun to fly in the dark.
Says who? 2690.
Me?
Says the guy that hasn't landed on a cow yet.
Right.
Hey, I landed a Cessna on a postage stamp, so.
On board. That can't be right. I'm confused. I'm confused. How do I know how much fuel I have? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Am I reading it wrong?
Go to aircraft in Flight Sim, and it'll tell you how much fuel you have left remaining.
No,
After a flight.
when I'm loading the plane, I think I'm doing it. I'm misinterpreting the information somewhere. Like, you know, when you load your cargo, and then you can load your fuel. Like right now, it says 26 pounds. Oh wait, on board, 25.52 pounds.
Yes.
That can't be right. That's going to get me 870 miles.
How much?
'Cause
Is that in gallons or wait a minute? Did you do gallons or pounds? And did you look at your nav log to see how much fuel you'll burn. I'm sure you did.
Well, no, I haven't done a nav log yet. I'm still in air hauler. It says there the distance to where I need to go is 437, but
What are you flying? Your caravan?
the caravan. I'm just trying to figure out how much fuel to put in the fuel and cargo, fuel and weight thing. I think I'm doing it wrong, and that's why it keeps saying I'm running out of fuel when I always set it to be double my distance. Because see, right here it says, amount to load 1,681 pounds. But over here it says on board. I'm so confused. Of which is...
Oh, wait a minute. If it's in the center portion, what's on board, that's what you already have on board. In the slider is how much you're going to put in to add to that.
Okay. So how do I know? How do I know what the total is? Total fuel. No, that's not right either. That's for the flight. Oh, it's so confusing. That's why it kept coming up wrong. Kept saying I was going to run out of fuel because I'm putting in the wrong amount.
All right.
Because see, now it just says I purchased 1,681 pounds. And I already had 26 on board?
Okay.
Maybe? No?
Yeah. Well, if you just landed and you're purchasing fuel from the airport you just landed at and you were almost out of fuel, then that would be right.
I'm just trying to... I wish it would tell me right in that screen how much I'm adding so I know how to set it in the other thing. So I guess I have to do the math. 1681. I don't like doing the math.
Yeah, but you're smart.
So 1707. That's what calculators are for. Okay, and then if I divide that by 2. I didn't know there was going to be math in this game.
There's math in everything. Remember, kids, stay in school. There's math in everything.
Even in ARMA. So what's this trajectory of this bullet going to, and how far can it fly? And...
Okay. All right.
It is sending me to 17R.
I just hit OK, so we should be safe.
You know what? I need the other computer. Why? Because I need the map for this thing. This thing is confusing. Waco, Texas is not an easy airport.
Rotate.
KCW charts.
Gear up.
Air nav.
Flaps up.
Okay. That is it. Tower. Clearance.
Landing lights off.
Okay, let's get her fired up here.
$550.
All right. Pull out.
Left engine, right engine. Oh, I forgot to. Didn't do my flight plan. I should have done that already. Darn it. KTKI.
Autopilot.
No. Flaps.
To
Set.
KSU.
Lights. Set. Throttles. Mixture. Set.
10,000.
All right. All set.
Okay. We need to do fuel.
I'm going to try and do
1608.
aircraft. Here. Let's try this. Nope, I'm not going to try that.
$670. 73.
Alright, level out.
£184 overweight.
Did you feel your plane all the way up?
Yeah.
How much cargo? Remember, total cargo is
Oh no, I did the math. I didn't take into account my pilot weight. Air hauler, when you're setting up that screen, doesn't take that into account when it. Okay.
All right, so we're up. that down there where I like it now. Turn them on. $14,000.
How lean do you usually run your plane when you're up at altitude, Draco?
Well, my plane has a interesting feature. It's called auto lean.
Oh,
So
okay.
when I get up to cruising altitude, I just flip it to auto lean.
Gotcha.
And it just uses as much fuel as it needs.
I see.
In the Beach King, I'm back down to 50-60%. Even in the DC-6, I'm down about 70-60%. Seems to be fine.
Well, I've been running it at
back down to about 80.
I've been running it at about 50 when I'm up at altitude, so I was just curious what.
Well, how high is altitude?
10,000 for this plane. Well,
50's too lean.
too lean.
Yeah. I would say no more than like 70.
That's not a good answer, Draco.
He needs distance, so he wants lean.
Okay, let's see.
But to be fair to Zig, I've looked for the same, like,
Where are we go?
or thought to go at least look for those same charts to go.
6.
So altitude, height, speed, what would be a good,
India Golf. Request taxi for takeoff.
lean mixture chart?
India Golf, taxi to and hold short of runway 17.
There should be something in your manual saying what it should be for your plane.
Don't get me started, Draco, about the manual that came with this plane.
Because his doesn't have one.
The manuals that come in this plane are just button layouts. That's all they tell you, what the buttons are. They don't tell you how to use them. And apparently, from watching some videos, I'm not the only one that feels that way about the Coronado documentation. Holy cow. Yes, I'm still here, but I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm just going to call you Ven. Oh, Venkat. Okay, I see you there. You got the shortened version, Venkat. Guys, you should just click over to see that name.
Division.
Holy cow. Well,
Division,
thanks for tuning in.
Okay. Yeah, and I was on the other chart, so I didn't see when you came in, Rashawn. So nice seeing you in the chat. We have multiple streams going on with Monkey Show guys here. Zig, who you hear in the Discord in the background, he is also streaming. His link is in there. What we've been suggesting is open up both of them, click on one sound, and watch both of them, because you're going to see or want to jump back and forth. The Draco, who is flying with us now, was doing that earlier.
I'm still doing it. I'm still
doing.
I'm flying and hopping back and forth.
You're still watching?
And handling air hauler.
And here, okay, well, that's because you've got one of those better computers. Mine's almost there. I just don't have it activated yet.
That and also I'm really good at multitasking.
Looks like I might have to end up landing in the dark because I didn't change the time and the runway lights and taxi lights are on.
It'll be good for you. It's character building.
I don't need character right now, Draco. I just need some decent landings, to be honest. I've had enough character building in my short 3-week flying experience.
Trust me, you'll have more character building. Wait till you get caught in your first severe thunderstorm where you can't go around it, you can't go over it, so you gotta fly through it.
I think that's when he's going to go pause, wait for it to come through. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to YouTube.
Where are you from, Venkat? If you're still there.
Wow, Ace Frehley looks old.
Ace Frehley looked old 25 years ago.
That's
Just
true.
saying.
Now, not to be mean, Draco, but I am going to mute your sound over there.
Okay.
Well, I don't need to hear his plane over top of mine.
He's muted. For me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm muting his stream so that I've only got my stream. And I've even got my stream muted.
Yeah, I have both of you muted.
Probably a good thing. Oh, he's not taking off. He's taxiing right now. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, taking off that way. But then again, I just took off in spot view off to the side so that you can watch it take off. I thought that would have been cool.
Yeah, that's why that's why I was trying to figure out why.
Maps.
How are you hearing his plane over me when
Yeah, that's why I was confused too.
he's muted? And I know you guys can't hear my plane.
Okay. I think. Oh, I didn't set up the autopilot. Do that real quick. Oh.
Venkat, where are you from?
Oh, is he over in yours now?
No, I
Oh.
mean yours. Checking up on your channel.
Yeah, how about that name? Yeah, pronounce that.
No,
Venkatramanan Andraswara.
this is where I politely decline because I have a hard time with Tom
Right.
and Mike.
Well, I like how he put in there, my name is just Venkat. Just go with Venkat. I'll make it easy for you.
Yeah, we are all Midwestern United States guys. We can't say much more than Tom, Dick, and Harry.
McKinney Tower, Cessna Zulu India
Sorry.
Golf, ready at runway 17, departure to the east.
We might be north of the Dixie line, but
Runway 17, east departure
I don't know.
approved.
I don't know where I'm going with that. I'll just
Probably
shut up now.
ought to turn some of that on. Turn that on. Might be a good idea. Should have done that for any of you official type people. I should have done that.
All right, so I just took off from where I was at, and I was complaining about the guys that I have piloting, taking 3 hours to go from like Houston to St. Louis. Yeah, it's going to take me about 3 hours to do this flight myself, so I think I'll shut up about them taking so long. Other than the fact they probably took a 4-hour coffee break. That I can bitch about. Altitude, where are we at? Just about 10,000 feet, going to 18,005. Oh, you handed me off. I don't want handed off. I want to just keep talking to you. You have such a pretty voice.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Alright. We're positive. Gear up. Flaps up. Autopilot engaged. And on we go.
Autopilot.
Huh? Yeah.
Autopilot? What's this autopilot?
Welcome to the modern world, Moondog. Been hanging out with Draco too much.
Actually, I like the cockpit there a little bit, though, when I'm seeing. Once you're actually in sort of stable there.
Yeah, I'm stable.
Well, because I'm actually jumped over and I'm watching you take off now, so.
Oh, okay.
I've not seen the inside of your plane yet, so.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Well, here, let me make the corner here. And I'll turn off some of the crap and give you the tour.
This is the pilot seat. This is where I sit.
India Golf. You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Oh, need to shut up. That's not good. You know what might also help?
Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Let me get my radar
2 miles.
contact here and
Request flight follow.
what? Why did?
Cessna Zulu India Golf. Regional departure squawk 0331. Bombardier 02 Golf. You are 19 miles northeast. Turn left heading 205. Descend and maintain 2,100. Cleared ILS. Runway 17. Approach. Maintain 2,100 until established on the localizer. Contact McKinney Tower on 118.825.
Squawk 0331. Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Cessna Zulu India Golf. Radar contact 3 miles northeast of McKinney 2,900. Altimeter 3002. Turn left heading 205. Climb and maintain 2,100. Cleared ILS.
You've got all the Rex 4 stuff going on, don't you?
Yeah, I think. Supposed to.
Looks like it. Looks nice.
Let me get my radio stuff done here, and I'll give you a walkthrough of the plane.
Yeah.
3-5.
Oh, don't do that. That's not.
2-5.
Let me turn the. I'll even turn some cabin lights on here, or because it is going to be nighttime here, so you get the full effect.
Small 833 radar contact 4 miles east of Foxtrot 69er 3,700. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Let's see if we can turn that off.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Turn the
Small
taxi
833.
off. I turn that off now. Go back to 1.
Descend and maintain 2,000. Pacifica 4.
Don't you hate that when you accidentally hit the flight planner in the radio?
Pacifica
Yeah.
1649er. Contact regional approach on 118.1. Pacifica 809er 2. Turn left heading 220. Turn left heading 220. Pacifica 809er 2.
118.1. Pacifica 4649er.
So what you're flying is the again the the F406 Caravan from.
Yeah. And if you want to see the back of it here, of course it's set up for. I mean.
Wow, that is definitely a nice, interesting and nice layout there on the dash.
Pacifica 809er 2. Contact regional approach.
It's got just the
on
right touch of modern avionics with still a lot of analog stuff.
Yeah.
Pacifica 809er 2.
You know, the next thing I'm looking for to add for the flight is the throttle box.
279er 4 is at 11,800. Descending 4,000.
So I can tour the whole passenger area there too. Thanks to Easy Dock.
So, where are the patch holes from where you've belly landed?
That was all professionally repaired, Draco. Cost me a lot of money. I had insurance for the second one. Cost me like 200 grand to get the first one fixed. It better not. You better not even be able to notice it for that kind of cash.
Is that the door there? Can you open the door real quick so I can?
I can do that when I'm on the ground.
Oh, okay.
I could probably do it now, but from what I understand, that's frowned upon.
I don't know, Moondog does it all the time. So.
Yeah, I know, but
I've done it once or twice. That's it.
right.
Once is too many.
I didn't know that I had done it to begin with.
And if you don't believe me, ask the poor bastard who got sucked out your plane.
Well,
Don't have the traffic.
he doesn't have much to say right now. Now, with that easy dock, that would make looking in mine a little bit nicer.
I like it quite a bit so far, and I haven't even played around with like the head shake or the vibration stuff for turbulence and any of that. I just
Okay, yeah, but does yours have a pretty stewardess like mine does?
it does not. Comes with just some worn out sheepskin seat covers.
Oh wow. Okay, if you look far enough back and you tilt back, you'll end up looking through the plane.
Who, me? Yeah.
No, mine.
Oh, yeah, I can do that too.
It's got two different patterns of skirt there. Just looks weird.
I just like having the views on the hotkeys as much as anything, so I can whoop, and it looks at what I want to look at.
Yeah, but how's that help with the ATC right now?
I reprogrammed the hotkeys.
Okay.
And then you can do like my the stream probably isn't going to like it, but you can do the same kind of stuff with the views on the outside. You can maneuver it around.
Oh, you mean the smoothness of the stream?
Yeah. Like I was playing around with this view earlier. Kind of fun.
Hybrid November 88330, regional approach, clock 2214.
127.6 for Cessna Zulu India Golf.
Yeah, it probably does a real nice job when you're not trying to stream
Well,
Discord and
if I would
all the graphics too.
if I would set that up as a hotkey, you can set how fast it transitions from one view to another. So you can make it be like a really nice gliding, smooth movement from one to the other. That's how a lot of those guys get those really nice like cinematic screenshots in their videos. If you've seen any that do that. And
No,
in the world view, you can put like cameras on a runway, like position it there, and then like record yourself coming in through there, I think, or something. I don't know how that works. I didn't watch that part of the tutorial. That's not what I got it for. I got it to be not so bad in this cockpit, but in the Dash 8, I had a really hard time being able to see some of the stuff because it's so far away and you look at it from such a weird axis that it's hard to see stuff, hard to hit the right switch.
Fort Worth Center, orbit 510 is climbing through flight level 273 for flight level 290.
Orbit 510, Fort Worth Center, roger.
Fort Worth Center, orbit 597er with you.
Orbit 597er, Fort Worth Center, roger. Orbit 597er, contact Fort Worth Center on 132.025.
132.025, Fort orbit 597er.
So it looks like we're going to get a nice sunset in the flight. What altitude? 3,000. Oh, that's what I'm at. How about that?
So we're at 18.5.
Oh, there we go. There's a screenshot. Oh, nice. Got the still moon over on the other side. How about that?
All right, so if we're on a direct flight, are you headed back to
Yep. Back to base.
base? So we'll go back and see if anyone's. Nope. Right. See if we can't catch up to you a little bit.
Alright, I'll be right back. Environmental break.
Environmental. Environmental hazard.
Orbit 510, contact Fort Worth Center on 124.75. 124.75, orbit 510.
Oh yeah, and you're flying. Just flew out of. So if I jump into that screen, lane number 2, click on that. That should pull that up. So you see, I'm just southeast of Dallas. Zig is Oklahoma-Texas border there, north of Dallas. And Draco's fallen onto Springfield. I mean, flying over Springfield, Illinois. So that's where the 3 monkeys are. Draco's severely concentrating because he's got an even worse airplane than this to fly. It's not worse, it's just let's see here. That back. Oh yeah, thank you. Like everyone needs to know that I have a truck payment to make tomorrow.
Alright, I'm back. Truck payment.
Yeah. What they don't tell you when you make those little notifications in your Google, in your address, you know, on your phone, that it'll let you know on your computer too, at the worst time.
is that what you got?
Yeah.
Fort Worth Center, orbit 3768, with you, flight level 340. Orbit 3768, Fort Worth Center.
And the sad thing is I haven't canceled it because actually that truck's been paid off now. So before we play Arma tomorrow on the stream at 2 o'clock Eastern time with the Monkeys from the Monkey Show, I got to go into work and paint touch up the basement that I painted yesterday. No, Wednesday. They went down there and cut out the stack for the main drain, redid the plumbing, and they had to take it right to the floor, and they had to redo the concrete around the base of it. So now I have to go in there, paint the wall, touch up around the wall, paint the stack, paint the whole floor again, and because they tracked it in on the new paint, I got to basically paint from the steps all the way back there too. So half my work I have to redo again.
And I am getting some nasty winds.
I'm sorry, I should have told you I was passing gas.
You're supposed to do that on your environmental break.
No. It's a hazmat cleanup.
I mean, I've done a fair amount of flying, and I have never had winds so strong that they dropped me almost 1,000 feet in like in like less than a second. And then those same winds shoot me back up to where I was.
Cessna, Zulu, India, Golf.
Thank you, stewardess. That was very good food.
124, going to 124.87.
Is there any way to talk to your wife?
Fort Worth.
Cessna, Zulu, India, Golf.
No, I was talking to the stewardess. Did you not see her?
002.
No, I'm
Sure.
busy trying to keep my plane from being plowed into the ground.
See, there she is again. See, that's the stewardess brought me food.
Airwave 7995.
123.9, 132.2, orbit 510.
So let's do this. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. Alright, so we're on FS join. Both signed in because I see that we're both there.
Global Freeway 429er.
132.2.
What altitude are you flying at?
429er 7.
Oh,
Zig.
10,000.
Okay.
Oh, I got stars. Stars in the sky.
Orbit 3760.
Point 132.2. Orbit 3760.
well, if they were below you, then you're doing it wrong.
Well, I've passed them up. I'm up above him, and I think I've passed him somewhere there.
Oh, you didn't pass me.
Yes, I did.
I just hit warp drive. I'm gonna pass you back.
Pass me.
I hope I don't run into any of those storms that went through here earlier, that were heading south.
No, we had some of those storms earlier today. So let's see. I had an earlier, and the pause was long enough. I'm going to end up with two videos. So let's see, maintenance. Let's just take a look at this. Throttles, speed, fuel consumption. We're on a direct line GPS run, so I'm not even worrying about that. Beep, 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 beep.
I will turn this plane around and come down there.
Turn the temperature up to. There's no one on the plane, so why am I? You know, I'm carrying cargo, and not even that. I'm empty right now.
And just remember something, you may be able to outpace me, but you'll never outrun me.
What are you talking about?
If I went chasing you with this, if I had to chase you with this plane.
I think we're pretty even there, Draco.
4,200 kilometer, or 4,200 nautical miles?
Yeah, we're even.
Oh, are we? I thought that
Yeah.
I thought the DC-6 had a shorter range.
No. It's like 41, 43, 42, right in that same area, so.
And your speed's probably pretty close to what mine is, too.
Yeah.
See, I thought the DC-6 was faster, but didn't have as long of range.
Dog attack. Dog attack at 18,000
What's
feet.
out there? Chris?
Fort Worth, Cessna, Zulu, India Golf, Fort Worth Center, Roger, altimeter 3001.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe a dog got out of
The
luggage or something.
the neighbor's cat came to our front door, and my dog's like, "You can't do that." And the cat, of course, is just like, "Oh yeah, I can. Watch this. I'm just gonna sit here outside the door." And
Just sitting there going,
pretty much.
Cats are douchebags at times.
We're not talking about cats. We have people that are still dealing with issues from loss of cats. She's actually doing better today.
I have one cat. I've never been a cat person, but when I was little, I had one cat. He thought he was a dog. Seriously, he would only eat dog food, buried stuff in the yard. Oh, we're over Bloomington. Uh-oh.
These clouds are going to look really good on the new rig once that card comes in. Let's see.
You got nothing on board, Moondog?
Can you go get her?
No, I don't.
And Zig's carrying fruit.
Yep, I'll be right back.
Mr. Stones, I don't understand that language, and I'm not even going to guess which one it is. You're welcome to try and type in English. Stay and hang out and watch. I'm just flying right now. Getting ready to come into clouds at 18,000 feet. Let's see, so we've quickly crossed from Oklahoma into Kansas and are real quickly almost into Missouri already.
So he wants to know how to land with only with the APU.
Only with APU. Wait a minute, isn't that alternate power unit? Auxiliary power unit?
Auxiliary power unit. That's what you use when you're on the ground.
Right. Well, that would be for someone that actually knows how to fly really well.
Well, you can't.
Yeah. this thing, if you wanted to do it with auxiliary power unit, so you just cut off the engines and glide, and try and glide quickly enough so that you keep enough air to keep it in the air. So I'm going to tell you what, there's
Oh, can
not
you
much.
land only with the APU? No, you cannot only land
No.
with the APU.
No. Yeah, that I know, right.
No, I copy and pasted, then went to Google Translate. I asked the smarts today.
You have the smarts today?
Yep. See, I used my one good idea again.
It's used up. It's over.
But you waited till like the last hour or so of the day, so you're doing pretty good. You're not needing it until then. I'm outpacing you, Zig.
What are you on 4X also?
Okay, we'll go with that.
No, you're just on normal drive.
No.
So, Moondog, just so you know, your screen's a little wonky.
My
It's-
screen's a little.
It's not centered.
Is it not? Oh, okay. Well, I can fix that because I'm no longer at 8 times speed.
Go get her.
She's gonna go back.
Did he come right up to the front door? So I let the dog out, and she bolted right after the cat, who ran to the edge of her leash and sat there. I brought the dog back in. The cat came right back to the front door. We
Send
call
me
it-
a letter here in Brazil. Okay.
We call him Chris because we didn't know if he was a boy or a girl. So we called him
cat or the
Chris.
dog?
The cat. The neighbor's cat.
The
then-
neighbor's cat is Chris. Okay, got it.
Because we didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, so we kind of went with the whole Pat thing. You know what I mean? Pat, Chris. Could go either
Yeah.
way.
Pat from Saturday Night.
I used to watch that when I was younger, and it used to. I used to break my brain trying to figure out it,
Right.
because I figured that there was something somewhere that they were that in the script where they're letting you know if Pat was male or female.
No, that was
Yeah,
the
but
whole
that
point,
was
is
the
that you
whole
didn't know
point.
it, and his name was Pat. So you
Well, I
didn't.
figured
It
was
could have been a
I
boy
always
or a
figured it
girl.
was like, well, I always figured it was like something hidden somewhere
Oh.
that most people would have missed, that would miss.
Right.
And you was going to be the one to figure it out?
At that time, I was a lot smarter and a lot more determined.
Well, here, we'll give you the big break. It was one of the female actresses that played Pat.
Well, I knew that.
So, Draco, is that, how would you say the first name? I get Stones. Is that Earless?
Mm,
They are from Brazil, and appreciate them. Well, it's 11:45 there also, so it's not real late. Same time zone.
Razorback approach. American Pacific 3540. Razorback approach.
If you do have any other questions that you need answered,
Contact Razorback approach on 1.
feel free to leave in chat or leave a comment
Cessna Zulu India Golf, Razorback approach. Roger.
And Draco, you've done a wonderful job in the last 2 streams making sure that you throw out there. Like and subscribe if you're, you know, I appreciate that because I don't remember to say that. I feel it's not begging, but try not to ask. Probably should. So Draco passed over Springfield not too long ago, and I'm almost to the other Springfield.
Illinois.
He went over Illinois. I'm almost to Missouri.
Piper 534.
It's getting to be a little bit cloudy here.
Razorback departure.
Speedbird 581. Razorback departure. Roger. Altimeter 3005. Cessna Zulu India Golf.
I'm actually almost to. I'm past Wilmington. I'm halfway between. Just about the Pontiac.
I'm hitting a little bit of weather here. Gonna climb and see if I can get above it.
Well, I had some clouds all the way up over 18.
Oh, I got thunderstorms.
Well, then I'm going to stay up here for a while. Although I'd like to come down and see them.
I'm just like right on the top side of the clouds with the
I wonder which one. Well, I don't look like that guy. Why do they have that? I need to change the plane. Because I don't look like that.
I don't see it on my weather radar though. That's what's weird.
That thing has a weather.
Yeah.
You're the in-game one, so it should be pulling it up.
The in-game.
You know, you not use an active sky or anything. You just use the in-game updated weather.
Pacifica 1354. Contact Memphis Center on 120.075.
Wow, like that was Star Trek going into warp.
Memphis Center. Pacifica 4650. Memphis Center. Roger.
Memphis Center.
Speedbird 581. Memphis Center. Roger. Altimeter 300. Memphis. Soar 7611. Memphis Center. Roger.
So I'm in an outside view. You should try this, Zig. Be in an outside sort of trailing view. Go to your options and go from normal to like 8 or 16 times speed.
Right.
And then just give it a couple of seconds so to stabilize, and then go back to normal speed. So we'll do it again just for those watching. Just like Star Trek in train warp. So we'll then catch up here. Options. Normal.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Yep.
Gentlemen, I'm being more like a freaking kid right now playing.
Right.
ETE, estimated time of 30 minutes or 142 miles out. And with the height that I'm at, I should probably start to drop down. So,
Oh, the other thing with Easy Dock is you don't have to use the space bar anymore to move
what do
around.
you use?
The center mouse wheel, you hold it down and just rotate your mouse around.
So you press down on it and then move around.
And then just move your mouse around.
4650.120.075 Pacifica 4650.
Pretty cool. I'm just like right on top of the clouds with the thunderstorms underneath.
Yeah, I just sort of crossed over top of them and starting to descend on the other side of them.
Cessna Zulu India Golf, contact Kansas City Center on 127.5 Cessna. Kansas City Center.
Cessna Zulu India Golf, Kansas City Center, roger, altimeter 3001.
And you need to get out of 4 times speed because I'm trying to watch you. I'm actually close enough I can watch you in traffic.
I totally need to make a camera view for this one. I like this one a lot. Sitting right over the left side engine.
Let's see. Those came in. 2 Americans dropped a Boeing 737 with 100.
Wait, is it a word problem?
No.
Oh.
He's from Brazil, so he's still, and it's even that it's broken English. 2 Americans dropped a Boeing 737 with 148 passengers here in Brazil. Kano? Now, I'm not sure if he means that they actually, that's an actual 2 pilots mangled one,
I don't know.
or
I just got to keep paying attention when you're at warp drive so you don't forget to do your... Holy cow, I got a long way to go yet. Okay, I don't got to worry about too much yet.
no, but because I'm starting
Hope I
to
got
drop
enough
from
fuel.
this far up, I've decided to keep it in just regular speed because I'm dropping from 18,000, and when it's going up and down with the trim, that's when it starts doing, it scrolls it and runs it to full trim up or down, and then I gotta play havoc with trying to realize that I'm pointed towards the sky and falling,
Right.
because it's been a stall type situation. And with me being only 119 nautical miles out, it's not a bad time to start dropping.
Kansas City Center, roger. Kansas City, orbit 5755, Kansas City
So
Center,
about
roger.
what, 20 minutes would be on the ground, and with the way that I fly in, let's actually say 45, because I'll do 1 or 2 fly arounds.
Depends.
Depends, yeah. I mean, I got a compliment from BP who, you know, was impressed with that sidestepping actually.
Yeah, I'm doing my descent now.
It's just, I just watched Zinx dashing past me because he's still in 4 times speed. He's in a hurry.
I'm out of beer. Cooler's empty.
I don't know. I never had the urge to want to use like the speed or anything like that. I just like enjoying the flight.
On some of the closer ones, I agree with you. But because I'm flying this empty and I'm just trying to get it back so I can do the other flight and get it in the plane, then
I mean, that's it, really. It's just, you know, maybe there's more to do in your plane when you're at cruising altitude, Draco, to monitor, but in here it's just downtime. It's still enjoying the flight. It's just going a little faster till we get to the exciting part of practicing landings, or crashing landings, or maybe crashing landings. You just never know.
Just remember rule number 1.
Gear down. I need to program that onto the joystick. I got like 6 buttons that I haven't programmed.
You're welcome there, keep wanting to say Fearless? Wireless? I'm going to say it incorrectly, I'm trying. September 11th, and also... Oh, well, no, you don't have to worry about that. It wasn't anyone from Brazil that was crashing planes. No, thanks for stopping in and watching. That's the only thank you that's needed to be said. Hopefully we've been somewhat entertaining enough to keep you around, you know. Hopefully we have had something interesting that we've done that we've either screwed up and figured out for someone else, or we've actually done something correctly from the start. Well, that would actually probably be Draco that...
Yeah, Draco would be the only one that did it correctly from the start.
It's funny though, I realized that there's really only 2 types of people that watch flight sim streams. There's ones that really like, you know, the technical and, you know, the actual flying of the planes and want to learn. And then there's others who
just want to
kind
see
of
you
watch
crash.
it for the same reason why people watch NASCAR. They just want to see a wreck.
And don't get on just NASCAR. It's any racing.
True.
Some of it, yeah, you know, they want to see the wreck. I agree with you on that. The wreck, or the guy that goes, well, you're in an airliner, do a barrel roll. You know, can you cut the engines and see what happens? No. Dump all the fuel out of one of the tanks and see what happens. You know, and I know that was actually Sean was doing that last night, but I think he knows he's going to ask that question, and I'm still going to go, no.
I still haven't been able to find any videos on this plane where somebody uses the nav system to do like an ILS, so I can at least know how to do it or what buttons to click. Been watching the dude who did the Flying Alaska series, and I've watched about 17 of his 25 videos on that series, and I guess he's flying in Alaska to all these podunk little airports, so they don't even have ILS. He's landing on postage stamps, and it's like, man, come on.
And you want to see how to do the ILS.
Yeah, and there's not really anybody else that I've found that's doing videos in this plane.
Well, I found someone that's doing videos in that plane. I know them personally.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I mean, if you really want to know how to scrape the paint from the underneath side of a plane,
yeah, I'm your guy.
yeah, you want to watch it.
Well, it was due for a paint job. He was just saving him a step.
Yeah.
He brand new. No, he leased it, didn't he?
I did lease it.
World travel
Yeah.
4591.
I don't know, whoever owns the title on that plane probably wasn't happy.
I have insurance now, so it only cost me $10,000 the last time. Although that wasn't because the gear was down. I stalled it, and I dropped in like 20 feet in front of the runway.
So yeah, there's this airport that's probably about 100 miles from me. It's out in Illinois. It's called the Chicago. It's called Skydive Chicago Airport. Anyway, they do mostly nothing but planes that do skydiving. I always thought if I ever had the money, I'd go skydiving from there once.
They do that at that airport right here by us. A lot of skydiving.
The Festus.
Yeah, we can watch them from our backyard all summer long. When Jake was younger, he used to like to go down there, and we'd just go down there and hang out for an hour or two, and the people down there were really nice. And they'd talk to you, and you could see them gear up, and the plane would come in and land, and they would all pile in there, and off they would go, and you'd watch them climb up, and out they'd go, and they'd come and parachute right back down and land right in front of you at the airport there. It's kind of cool. Probably cooler to go back now that I know a little bit more about airplanes. Since you two got me hooked on this.
I had
Everything to do with it, yeah.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, you did. Oh, we just play that when you're not around, Zig. We don't.
Well, it's true. We were. Whenever you weren't on, we'd do this, and then when you were on, we'd do something all three of us wanted to do.
Right.
And we only did it for a week or so before you decided to go. Well, that's sort of cool.
It was
There's
a couple
this
weeks.
Sale on it.
The only reason I pulled the trigger was I watched a couple videos, and I'm like, well, it is on sale for $7.50. So, I mean.
And he hasn't put it down since.
I'm telling you, it's the worst thing since I picked up Farm Sim. Considering I thought I had no interest in it. It's,
Well, I've leveled out at 7,500 because I don't think I need to get into crop testing height yet.
Oh, damn it. I'm right on top of my airport already. Ah, dang it. I was just saying, I gotta pay attention.
It's sort of what I did flying down there to, I didn't have it at fast speed. I was just starting to go, okay, I need to start planning this out. By the time I had it planned and programmed, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta loop up and around and come back in.
That's the bad part about being in hyperdrive. Is that if you get yakking and talking and you're not paying attention.
Oh, so what?
It's your
Blame
fault?
that on us?
Yeah, absolutely. It's your guys' fault.
Is this what Roy feels like when I harass him about it's all his fault? Oh, Draco's getting awful close to Midway.
Spirit Tower, Cessna Zulu India Golf is 3 miles southwest with Zulu to land. Cessna Zulu India Golf, Spirit Tower, entered left downwind runway 2.
Well,
Runway
okay, your aunt
26
was on one of
left.
the- on that one flight. It's really good that. Okay, but that's the one that still crashed in
I need to
Pennsylvania.
be at 2,000.
I'm in Ohio. The airline was headed through our airspace, and it actually flew over my aunt's house in Pennsylvania shortly before it crashed. So actually, I feel apologies to your family that she's passed in that regard.
Cessna Zulu India Golf.
His aunt was on one of the planes on 9/11. The one
Oh,
that,
really?
crashed in Pennsylvania. That
No kidding.
the guys took back over, but at that point it was
That's
sort of
interesting.
doomed anyways. So,
What runway did I say? 26
8
left. 26.
26. Well, we got to loop around anyways.
ILS 26? Don't they have a GPS 26? I need to practice those.
RNAV for
There
the
is-
GPS.
There is no RNAV for. It's not coming up.
It would be 26 left, or is it only on the 8?
I don't know. Vectors FTZ. We want to come in IAF. No, we want to come in TOY.
Ensure.
We'll load that one. Okay, get back. over to the
26
flight
left should be GPS.
plan. It didn't pull up on my GPS for some reason. I just picked the ILS one. It doesn't matter. I don't feel like practicing the ILS right now. I need to do that though. I should save this right here so that I could just practice doing the ILS approaches. Not at night though.
Not
What-
at night.
We're just circling right now, trying to drop some altitude. I could probably, I wonder if I could enable the approach and drop enough altitude. Still at 11,000 feet though.
11,000.
Well, I told you I wasn't paying attention at all.
I told you I
Last I
started
wa-
dropping.
Last I looked, I was 150 miles out. Then we started talking, and all of a sudden I'm on top of it. Just gonna go ahead and activate the approach.
November 3635, Whiskey 57 miles east, inbound ILS, runway 26, left.
It'll probably take me way out.
November 3635 Whiskey, Spirit Tower. Make straight in, runway 26 left, altimeter 299er6. Beach 35 Whiskey, cleared to land, runway 26 left.
We're not carrying passengers, so we can drop the altitude pretty quick.
Left. Beach 35 Whiskey.
Yeah. Hey Draco.
Yo.
He's awful
I could
quiet
use
all
some
of a sudden.
translating. If you're not busy.
No, I'm just trying to land this massive plane at Midway Airport.
Well, then You're
Right.
not doing anything. You're not doing anything.
Well, she was streaming, so everybody could see all the dials and gauges you got in that thing. It's enough to make you go cross-eyed.
That's not that bad.
I don't know.
You only have to look at about a third of them anyways.
Oh, no, you kind of have to look at all of them.
You just sort of glance at it, all them, and see, is there any of them in the red? No? Okay.
Oh, not with this plane. This plane, it's not, are any of them in the red? It's, are they set exactly where they need to be? Otherwise, your engine will explode.
We're low enough. We don't need that.
There's our runway down there, I think. Well, how come we're going to be coming in on the side where the lights aren't flashing real nice for us?
Hey, look. I do believe that's Festus down
Why did
there.
they give me that? I don't want to land that way. They gave me 26 left. So the lights that like flash and show you the little touchdown area there,
Uh-huh.
they're not coming in from 26 left. They're not on that end of the runway. That's bullshit. Why are they doing that to me?
I'm sorry, earless, not understanding that, and I'm terrible at copy and paste and deciphering.
Why would they bring me in that way, Draco?
Depending on, I guess it's depending on if there's traffic coming in from another direction.
Yeah,
They're
but
already stacked up.
the lights aren't
That's
going
FSX.
that way. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Right.
Like I feel like I'm landing on it backwards for the way the lights are going, or are they going to light up for me when I flip around to the other side? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you got to be in the right direction because I got high enough over top the one that I was passing over, and the lights went out because I was too much in the wrong position.
Hmm.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Now they're lighting up on the other side.
There we go. Come back here.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
I should learn that. That's 124.75. That's Tower 4 rad. We should know that. Fly left, downwind, runway 26 left.
Are you on approach too?
Well, I'm 30 miles out, so.
Oh. I just got landing clearance.
What'd you do? FTZ or STL?
I did. I don't think I did
TOY and EV.
I did TOY.
TOY.
It wasn't necessarily the best from the direction I was coming in at, but it's way out and gives you a long straight approach.
I'm gonna try the STL.
Okay, but that comes
comes
in from the north, and then you come in and it makes a hard right-hand corner.
Yeah, no, clear. Program. Sure.
Am I still dropping out to where am I at?
That's what you want to hear.
Okay, I just leveled out at 2,000. Perfect. What, am I still dropping altitude?
I swear the ATC in FSX sucks so bad. They gave me clearance to land as a 737 was taking off on the same damn runway.
Where we are at 16 miles from there, so we want to no, wrong direction.
Wow. Just getting kicked around by the wind here.
I was earlier.
Sir 111.1. I could try putting that in and see what happens. Oh no.
No, because I have you in as a -8, not a Grand Caravan, even though that's what you're flying.
I thought you changed that the other night. No?
No, I haven't changed it back out. I said I should, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
B12. No, I am flying a DC6. DC6. There's a runway off to our left. Loop around here in a minute. Line up.
I probably didn't need to follow it all the way out to this airport, but I kind of want to ride it in on the RNAV. Since it's nice time just to get a good long straight in shot at it.
So I'm going to take a second here. I want to throw it onto the other screen.
1 hour and 11 minutes.
So once this
Until
is up on there,
No, that's how long my flight took me.
gotcha.
there's Zig. He's in his. He's actually flying out to loop around and then come back towards the airport, which is right about there. I've already rotated and I'm going to come out, loop around, and come back in. Like so. So that's what I'm planning on. So it gives you an idea of where we're both at and what we're planning on, and he better not mess up his landing because I want to land right on top of him if he does.
Oh no, we're gonna hit the ground one way or another.
I made two.
Okay, well, that's the issue.
So I just sold all the poultry. Made $240,000.
Nice. That was just the stuff you bought in one place and
Yep.
hauled it somewhere else and sold it, right?
Picked it up right there at Spirit of St. Louis. Flew it to Midway in Chicago. Made $240,000.
Nice. That'll get you up to your 800 and something thousand overhead you got.
Yep.
See, you got that big overhead, but you can haul like a lot of crap in that plane, right?
Well, yeah, I was only carrying 1,800 pounds.
Oh, shoot, I could have done that. I could have done, well, I couldn't have done double that, but I could have done that.
I was only carrying 1,800 pounds, and I can carry 36,751 pounds.
That's crazy.
And it took me an hour and 11 minutes to do all that.
Sounds like someone's cheating. I'm kidding. No,
Hackers.
you're not. You're yeah.
You guys got big bills to pay, so I won't fault you for making some good money.
No, it took it took me 2 trips to make 180. on what I carried, and he did it in one, and it was a shorter trip. So
Took off.
the TVs I did last night, where I brought him back. Now that was the cakewalk one.
All right, we're gonna put our
So
land.
we're coming up over St. Louis. We're over St. Louis. We have a couple different airports here. Actually, if we jump out, you have to our south. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta rotate this way around. Down that way. At the end of the city is Festus Airfield. You have this little airfield there, which I don't know that one. That's on the other side of the river. That's not St. Louis International. St. Louis International is further in that direction. Then you have actual downtown St. Louis with the arch. Oops. With the arch there, and then you have the ball fields. All right, the baseball field that's being used, and the football field that they don't talk about no more.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Why do I feel like it's not taking me to the right place?
All right, jump back in the plane now. The other stewardess came by and wanted to talk to me.
Or is that a plane over there and not the airport flashing? Okay, that's something else. Okay. So I'm on toy to toy.
Yes, I heard your. Clear to land. Got it. Yep. I'm looping in behind this caravan that's ahead of me, even though it says it's a Dash 8.
Why do I not feel like it has me lined up correctly?
I used less than 4,000 pounds of fuel.
Totally feel like I'm off axis.
Are you down, Draco?
Yeah, I've landed. $243,000. Oh, you need me to look at something?
Oh no, I mean if you wanted to catch up on the chat there, but out in front of me there was an airplane. He's now over there circling around. I'm passing him.
Who, me?
Yes.
You're passing me?
Okay, so the first thing that he said was she lived in Illinois.
Okay, I thought that's what that was. But it was that next one that I really just didn't get. And then I think the B-12 was, he was wondering if that's what I was flying.
What plane are you flying?
Yeah.
I didn't catch it from the beginning.
I'm flying a DC-6. Flaps. "19 nautical miles out." You do realize that KSUS is further out, and this one right close to us is actually St. Louis International.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that makes more sense.
You're trying to line up on the one that we're actually flying past, and depending on
Gotcha.
flight controllers, we're flying right in front of where they're coming in. So I don't understand.
Why it would do that?
Right.
Well, that makes a whole lot more sense, because I'm like, well, wait a minute. The way the direction those lights are flickering there, I'm not even...
You're not even on the right
I'm not
runway or nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Those are all 100%. Fuel mix all the way up, just in case we need it. Yeah.
Man, my beer is empty. It's so tense going in on the landing here.
Oh, I want to turn it off. Thank you.
Moondog, are you flying heavy on fuel, or are you flying fairly light on fuel?
No, I'm actually a little bit heavy.
Okay, because if this thing's anything like mine, if she's light on fuel, you're gonna have a hell of a time getting in there.
Yeah.
Because you actually need that extra weight of the fuel to shove you down onto the runway.
Oh, wait a minute. Not that one. I'm even looking at the wrong one there, Zig. I'm looking at that little dirt path over there.
I wish I knew how to hit the ILS lock that in. Do I hit the approach on the autopilot? Does that like
Yes, yes.
try to lock in on the
Yeah, you got to have that on for the RNAV or the ILS.
So, Moondog, you're probably about 10 miles out. Zig, you're probably about 15 miles out. And
Yes.
give or take, it's probably going to be to your 11.
I think I can see
11 o'clock.
the lights flashing off in the distance.
Yeah, it's the
And I'm
further
kind of
ones.
right on track. Yeah, there was one over to the right hand side.
Yeah, I drifted off towards that one. I was like,
mean-
oh yeah, no.
I'm locked on GPS still, so for the
Right, I'm
approach.
I pulled up
I'm
your
9
holler
mile-
radar so I can follow you guys.
I'm 9 miles out.
I'm 6 miles out from Eves, which should pull me into. I need to be at 1900 to pick up the glide slope. I don't know. I don't know
Come on.
how to tell when it picks that up.
Okay, don't look at the freaking altitude control. That is hold. That is not the altitude you're at. Yeah. Okay. 1500. Altitude here is what, 5 something?
I don't know.
So I'm 1,000 up. We're actually probably just a hair low. Come on, get it back over here. 1100 over the interstate. I think that's about right.
So you think if I hit the approach hold switch, they'll try and lock on to
Yeah, it should have. You
the ILS?
actually already have. Yeah, you should have it on before like that last marker.
Do I need to change over to V-lock?
Not positive on that for you.
Yeah, me neither.
Come on. God dang it.
So I'm not picking up the PAPI lights, just the runway lights. So that's not
You should
helping.
start descending, Zig.
Oh, I am.
Okay, well, yeah, you're about 30 seconds ahead of me.
Minimums.
Oh wow. It's a good thing I did pull up and veer off on that. I forgot one crucial thing.
Landing gear?
Here's
Landing gear.
I thought, didn't we talk about that already?
We did talk about that.
You're getting knocked around pretty good by some wind.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $10.
Yeah, we came in positive. That's alright. We almost came up short. We'll take that for our, like, second nighttime landing.
Cessna, Zulu, India, Golf. Turn next taxiway.
But we did a couple nighttime landings.
Yeah. Don't you remember I landed in the taxi area in all the blue lights?
Zulu, India, Golf. Contact ground on
But that was like day 2 of you flying.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I haven't done any night landings since then. Dial back on the prop there so I can taxi a little better.
Yeah, because I'm going to be coming back in again. And we're going to drop the gear now.
Spirit round, Cessna Zulu India Golf, request taxi to parking. Cessna Zulu India Golf, taxi to general aviation parking.
That sounded like the gear was locked in place. Come on, green lights. Thank you.
Cessna Zulu India Golf.
It's gonna send me right across the grass. Okay.
No, wrong way.
Man, this plane is shady on the taxi. Likes to drift. That's right where I was. Oh, come on. You could have taken me the other way. So we are back to home base.
Come on, get over there a little bit more.
Okay, let's go in.
Holy crap. What is...
Shut it down. It's gonna kick us out the air hauler.
Oh, that's it.
Darn it.
Let's see, make sure you guys are seeing that. And
Darn
you
it,
are.
darn it, darn it.
Not worth it.
Unload our fruit.
Landing was quite positive.
Quite positive.
Yeah.
Oh, I achieved the rank of PPLIR.
You said PP.
Alright, we'll do that. Finish the flight monitoring. Positive landing. We did break something. We'll see what here in just a minute. But let's take a look at the ledger real quick. And why is it all the way down at the bottom? Who's been looking in my books? And you can see we got our 17,500, which brings us up to 140,239 and some pocket change. And let's see how bad we beat up the plane. Oh, we're just down to 97. That's not bad. We didn't break much. So
He gets into explaining stuff and he gets that Bob Ross type voice going with the happy trees and
happy trees. We got happy trees. Yeah, happy landing.
we had a happy landing.
We are going to go ahead and put the plane to cold and dark because that will be it.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're yeah, you probably are taking me all the way down and around to the other side of the airport.
So apparently DVD players and live poultry is where the money's at.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
live poultry for 53,000, I might as well say 54,000 pounds of live Poultry from from Spirit of St. Louis to Little River.
So thanks to everybody that hung out tonight and checked out the stream. If you're still watching, you can jump over to Moondogs and see if he's ever going to get his plane on the ground. But I'm going to sign out for
taxiing around
tonight.
the runway right now.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you just ruined the cliffhanger there. I was setting up for everybody to jump over to your stream. So,
Well, even there, I'm already taxiing there too. So, but I do have to sneak around the one building, and I may crash against that. Thing is a little bit big.
So this was the test stream for me. So everything seemed to work out okay with the technology. So we'll probably do some more in the future. But yeah, I'm signing out. Draco, Moondog, thanks for hanging out. So tomorrow night?
Problem.
Yep. All right.
Bye, Zig Stream.
Bye, Zig Stream.